Fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck. See what's on the radio. Oh, Jesus Christ. See what's on the radio. Oh, Blondie. Yeah. Yeah, Blondie will make me feel better. And I should go watch Mandalorian. Yeah. Yeah, Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda. He's cute. He's cute. Yeah, he's cute. He'll make me feel better. Oh, Care Bears. Care Bears is on Netflix now. Let's watch the Care Bears. Yeah, that'll do it. Care Bears will do it. Fuck you, Gaspanoli! Hey guys, it's Limes. Saturday night over at the iScreemZ mansion. Let's get down to business. Let's talk Gaspar Noé's Climax. If you're not familiar with this film, first came under my radar earlier this year when a couple of friends saw it. Said, wow, Limes, this is great. You gotta see this, one of the best indie horrors in a while. So before we talk about that, if you are not familiar with it, let's take a peek at the trailer.
If you couldn't dance, what would you do? Suicide. Ça représente quoi la danse pour toi? C'est tout pour moi. La danse, c'est tout pour moi. J'ai que ça.
Est-ce que t'es prêt à beaucoup de choses pour réussir?
C'est-à-dire?
Oh, you're so good. Thank you. Like this? I'm so happy. I couldn't be happier.
Truc qui monte.
Qu'est-ce que t'as? Tu sais garder un secret. Ce qui ne me tue pas me rend plus forte.
So let's talk about plot, without getting into spoiler territory. The story revolves around a character named Silva, who's part of a dance troupe. These guys are lured out to a school in the middle of, nowhere under the pretense that they're all going to be working on, some kind of show, dance project, what have you, together. At a rap party, things start to go wrong when it turns out somebody has spiked the sangria with MDMA, acid, some kind of hallucinogen. What starts out as a fun time slowly begins to devolve as the characters, start seeing things and hallucinating and what have you, and paranoia sets in when they all suddenly start to figure out what's happened, that they've all been drugged. If you're familiar with this director's work, probably the first thing that springs to mind is Irreversible with Monica Bellucci, which was, a disturbing piece of cinema in its own right. With the level of violence, the attack on Bellucci's character and such. Climax, very different, but my God, is it ever disturbing? One of the most disturbing things that I have sat through in a long time, and I've sat through a lot of disturbing movies over the years. I would go as far as to say that Climax is a 90-minute endurance test. One of the things that impresses me most is the way that he never ever falls back on that. Hey, let's show you what they're seeing. Let's ramp up the tension by showing you these guys' visions, and he leaves it completely to your imagination. And in the best horror, that's nothing can match what what's going on in here. Trying to show you their hallucinations could have really ramped up the cheese factor, and he completely avoids that. He just lets the actors run rampant and act their way through this. Oh my God, something's coming out of the wall, something's coming out of the floor, whatever. And he doesn't fall back on that kind of trope of trying to show you what it is that the characters are seeing. If you've ever done any kind of hallucinogenic drug, and I mean, I'm not endorsing that because how wrong, but it's highly disturbing. Especially if you're of a creative or imaginative mindset to begin with. It's a very dark rabbit hole to fall down, and this movie really captures that, the essence of that. Frightening. On another note, the soundtrack is absolutely phenomenal, including people like the Chemical Brothers, Mars, Gary Newman, Aphex Twin, Daft Punk. Honestly, incredible. One of the best soundtracks to a movie that I've heard in a while. But if someone told you that this is a fun musical movie to sit through on a Friday night, spoiler alert, they were lying. So anyway, Climax. If you like indie horror, and of course you do, because you wouldn't be following iScreemZ if you didn't, this is one to move to the top of the list. See it as soon as possible. So that's it from me for another week. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. If I need to remind you, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, follow the YouTube channel. Lots more cool stuff coming real soon. 2020 is going to be an amazing year for iScreemZ. I could tell you about it, but then I'd have to kill you. So just watch and see. Okay? Peace out.